I noticed people kind of look, but nobody ever said anything. And I also think it has a little bit to do with people don't know how to react, so sometimes they just don't say anything at all. I've had, when I've worn it out, people will say, like, were you there? And I'll say, yeah, I was there. I was at the front of the stage. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's just immediately like, can I hug you? And it's a really neat feeling, but it makes it, I think, more real for people. You know, I knew it was going to be a large crowd, and so I wasn't sure how I'd handle it. But once I got there and I just kind of stayed to the outskirts, I felt okay, and I didn't feel like I had a panic attack or anything like that. And it was really empowering to see all these kids. And I mean, I think the thing that really hit me most was that it wasn't just a bunch of high schoolers. It was high schoolers, their parents, middle schoolers, elementary age, toddlers, grandparents. I mean, it was so many people out there supporting these kids, and it was a really neat experience and very empowering. And those kids that spoke yesterday, I give them so much credit, because at 17 and 18, there's no way I could have stand up in front of that huge group of people and speak. So I went to the Eli Young Band concert at the National, which is an indoor venue. A friend of mine had given me VIP tickets, so we were up above the crowd and just sitting at a nice table at the balcony, which was probably a little bit more, I felt a little bit safer there. I was very anxious to go. I started crying on the way there. But once I got there and was seated and kind of like made sure I knew where the exits were, and I felt a lot better. And I got the chance to meet the band and talk to their tour manager. I got the chance to give them Country Strong bracelets, which they wore for the whole show in honor of the victims and the survivors, which was really cool. But once the music started, I was fine. Like, I felt good. And I even got to talk to the owner of the venue, and he was just telling me like how secure of a place it was. And after the concert, the bombing, and they changed a lot of regulations, so there's no guns allowed in the National, even for police officers, and they, metal detect you and search you, so it's a very safe place. So I felt very confident that everything would be fine. And when I got done, I was like, yes, I did it. Like, it was just an exciting feeling, another baby step towards healing.